Welcome back, Super Friends and Super Family. I'm Nick, and today I'm reacting to Angel, Season 2, Episode 12. I mean, so much has been going on with Angel. I am so pumped to be getting back into this story arc with Darla, Drusilla, Angel. The last episode ended off with kind of a dark cliffhanger. I mean, obviously we saw Angel set Drew and Darla on fire in an epic scene, so really kind of declaring war on them. And also I imagine a moment where Drew and Darla are both going to realize how much of a threat Angel himself is. And then obviously we have Cordy, Wesley, and Gunn kind of continuing their services even without Angel. So I'm wondering, is that what we're going to follow? We're going to have kind of more of that dual storyline with them trying to save people and Angel off for revenge / to stop Darla and Drew. I don't know, but I'm very excited to see how this goes down. And of course, if Angel is really headed down a dark road psychologically and morally. As always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction along with future reactions of both Buffy and Angel, that is all up on Patreon. The link is in the description down below. Thank you so much to everyone who supports the channel there. For now, let's get into today's reaction. Angel, Season 2, Episode 12.
On Angel.
How could we forget this season finale?
People are going to die.
I just can't seem to care.
One of the greatest episodes of Angel so far. You're lucky that fire hydrant was there.
You think I don't have what it takes?
No, you don't have what it takes.
What are they doing?
I guess we'll just have to find out.
What, playing poker? What game is this? Oh, is this Risk? I've never played, but I've always wanted to learn how.
As it is having you guys over day and night, it's getting kind of late.
Go home, I'm kicking you out.
Get out!
What if Angel?
I thought we were gonna say the A word.
Oh dang, it's the A word now? Okay.
Fighting the good fight.
No plan, or office, or business cards of our own.
Yeah, you definitely need some business cards.
I'll tell you the first thing we'll scrap. Stupid calling.
Oh, dang. Yeah, I'm with Cordy on this one.
Universal symbol of the one thing we don't have.
That's an angel.
It's still the brand recognition that'll help your business.
Something that says you need help, we're there.
Exactly. We'll catch you.
Oh no, no, no.
It has 2 heads, and it breathes fire.
What?
Beneath Kenyard's school for girls. You shouldn't go alone!
What is this thing? Oh dang, what is that?
I couldn't see over the box. I was rushing.
Have we met her before?
You do clown work?
I'm crazy, but she looks familiar.
You missed one.
Is this really a chance meeting? Maybe she's running into Angel on purpose.
Give them food, somewhere to stay if they need it.
Well, it's good to do.
Is this a meet cute? Is this a new love interest? Am I crazy?
See you around.
I mean, if anything's gonna help Angel forget Darla, it's another blonde girl, right? Work with Buffy. Why not her? So she's working with Lindsay? Is that what I'm supposed to learn from those photos? Sorry, I'm so slow. Careful, you guys. I'm surprised Cordy wouldn't go with them, you know?
He's not a teddy bear, and he probably shouldn't be attending the Kenyard School for Girls.
Right about now, I wouldn't mind having.
Don't say it.
You both were thinking it, though.
I was gonna say some dynamite.
Oh. Oh, I misjudged you as well.
Maybe it's not too late to cut back.
It sounds large. It's a full-on, like, dragon creature.
Tunnel's 20 feet tall. He was crouching.
Oh, dang. Are we not going to see it? I understand if there's budget limits. How are they going to take on this gigantic creature?
I ain't inviting you in.
Demon layers. No invitation necessary.
Oh, dang. It really sucks to be a demon.
I ask you for a favor, and you're avoiding me.
Nearly drowning me and leave me hanging in a sewer. Emily Post.
Oh, I forgot. This is that same guy.
Wolfram and Hart step in, clear it all up pro bono, and
Pro bono. What's the price?
what about that hot chick who was working for you?
Pro bono. It's gotta be an angle.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, what about my $100?
Just make sure you use it for some new furniture. Beanbag chairs? Merle.
I mean, Angel, to be fair, maybe he's poor. You're going to judge him? Pay him already.
Benny knows the rules. He's not coming in here drunk. Turn him out. Don't even listen to him.
Okay, am I crazy? This isn't the girl from the first episode of Buffy that Buffy helped out. What season was
Call
that?
me
Season
Anne.
3?
It's shorter.
Anne! That is her, right? Am I crazy? My memory is so bad.
Now let's see. What do you got? That's not what I expected.
Fred left her clothes in my place.
Ex-girlfriend?
God, no.
He's like, you think I'd date someone who'd wear that?
Really appreciate this.
I just wish I could do more.
Not in a hurry. You up for a tour?
And some coffee maybe later?
Small, but I'm hardly ever in here.
You just come in for naps?
It's just easier than going home.
She works hard, man. She's doing good work. I kind of trust her. Maybe I shouldn't.
You say it runs on donations?
Thankfully, we have a guardian angel.
Don't describe them as a guardian angel. They're demonic.
Fundraiser for the center. Big TV celebrities go around pretending to rob the guests of their donation.
This is a setup. This is a total setup.
They have connections to all the TV stars. It's good for their image, but hey, whatever it takes.
I like how committed she is to a good cause, though. At least it seems like she's good. Oh, hello, ugly dude.
You're Angel's lackey.
No, I'm not.
Oh, dang.
Independent.
And what do you do for him?
This poor dude.
Angel and I have a history,
What history?
an unfinished history.
Oh, you have a grudge against him?
What does Angel care about?
I don't know.
I mean, both. He likes his friends and he hates his enemies.
Ain't about the girl at Wolfram Hart.
What's a Wolfram Hart?
Oh, he has no idea.
Technically, more like
You're out of the loop of LA corruption.
Angel. He's been gunning for him, especially these two lawyers.
Oh, dang.
Tell me about the lawyers.
I hope he survives, man. Probably has a very hard life. You're not alone. Oh, dang. Oh, dang. Up close and personal.
I help make it happen for you. Makes me feel all good inside.
Not going anywhere.
Angel, I can assure you,
Assure what?
Lindsay and I are in a position to affect policy. Things will change.
Oh, do not buy this.
It's actually kind of fun when you know the rules, when you know that there aren't any.
Angel's learning how to play the Game of Thrones.
You screw with me. And now, that comes later.
Oh my god. Is Angel trying to terrify her, or is he actually turning?
Yet here you are, still alive. You're just trying to spook.
Yeah, well, it worked.
I can't tell. Is Angel getting too into character, threatening people and turning dark? I feel like that's happening.
I don't have a 10 o'clock. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'm all...
Shut the door.
I mean, what about the security? They couldn't stop this dude?
Why don't you come in, Mr...
Call me Boom.
What? Boom?
Did you have a special project?
More like a grudge with a fella named Angel.
Oh, we know him. We know him. They're gonna hire him right away.
Obviously, both of you survived.
I'd been working on a 3-day drunk at the time. I wasn't at my peak.
Excuses.
Let him go. Why?
Too easy. People know anything about honor?
No. Do you know anything about attorneys?
When Angel comes for you, he's gonna find me instead.
Is it really gonna be that simple?
How much do you charge?
This isn't about money.
You guys speak very different languages.
Killing Angel. I'm afraid we can't help.
Would you excuse me and my associate for a moment, please?
I mean, worst case scenario, he tries to kill Angel and fails, but it's just a free assassin attempt.
Senior partners want Angel alive. What if this guy's actually as good as he says and actually kills Angel?
There's no way.
Boo-hoo.
This plan of yours explodes and we both end up in tiny pieces.
Besides, if he's not gonna play by the old rules, why should we?
I understand not Lindsay, Lila's concern, though, of, like, she doesn't want to get killed by her superiors.
Look at us when we kill you, and both its heads turn.
Sounds like they had a great time, man.
And you weren't scared?
Pants wet and praising the Lord and Savior comes.
But you did it.
We did it.
This is cool, look at this. They're working well as a team. I think that karaoke night of getting drunk was a good bonding moment for them.
I started looking for an office for our new agency.
Why are we still here?
Let's go.
Come on.
Come on. It's like a good season of Mad Men. Time to get excited, starting a new business.
You don't like it?
What did he say?
It's stuffy. Chase Agency. That has the right ring.
No.
Because it's my name.
There's only one player here with the name that strikes dread in the demon heart.
I still think sticking with the Angel brand name is going to help your business.
Wyndham Price is everything you need to know.
Shut up.
Could they do it like Gunn, Chase, Wyndham Price? How could they do this to make it like Sterling Cooper, Draper Price? He can't catch a break. He can't catch a break.
Does everybody know where I live?
Yes.
We'd like to know what those favors are.
How much you can pay?
He needs to move out of town, man. Get a new career.
Last couple of days, I've been following this girl.
I'm concerned she's gonna get tied up in this mess, man, and she's just out here trying to do good for people.
Hello?
It's here. Is it Angel?
Anybody out here?
Anne.
Okay, good. As long as it's not Drew or Darla, and then you're in serious trouble.
I have to talk to you.
Stalking me, are you?
He likes to do that, but that means he loves you.
They're not saints, and they don't care about you or your shelter.
Will she believe him?
Next, they'll give you a list of expenses, all very proper and necessary. After a certain number of miscellaneous and untraceable fees, you're left with 5%.
That's totally something a corporation would do, even one that's not meddling with demons like Wolfram Hart.
You all right? I'm just thankful that I got here in time.
A little over the top. Maybe if you worked in that look of concern.
Who is she gonna believe?
Brought some protection.
That does not look like protection. It's not a regular bodyguard, bro.
Here's fair warning.
Oh, what is that? Oh, this guy can seriously fight.
Go out to the car. I'll meet you there.
Is she gonna fall for this? Come on, come on. Look at the evil glint in his eye. She has doubts. She's conflicted. I mean, it would be tough to, like, trust someone who's like, I've been stalking you, by the way. Now trust me.
He says you're planning to steal most of the money from the fundraiser.
Do you know how this works with any charity?
Yeah.
Are you going to trust the people that work night and day to put this fundraiser together?
I would not trust the lawyers. I would just say that.
I would hate to see them lose out because you made the wrong choice.
He doesn't have proof.
Come on, Anne.
He's got proof. That's what she said. Angel's got proof.
Lila, she always gets stressed out, man. I love it.
Now, you're the one with the sporadic professional death wish.
I want security at the charity ball doubled, and I want you to make sure there's a vampire detector there.
Will that be enough to stop Angel? Come on, have a heart-to-heart. Trust him.
I sort of thought you'd show up again.
You alright? What did Lindsay say about me?
He said you're a very good man and you guys should date.
A psychotic vampire who cut off his hand, harassed his firm, and is borderline schizophrenic.
I mean, some of that is true.
A few years ago, it would have been a big turn on. I thought vampires were the coolest.
But then I got past my Twilight phase.
If an evil law firm is going to help me raise $2 million,
5% of.
is $100,000.
That's true. That's a good point.
There's blood on that money, Anne. Have you become that yet?
I don't think so either.
Get me into the party. I put this on. The world sees a whole new side of Wolfram Hart.
Come on, do it.
Why should I?
Because it's right. In the long run, it's better.
And you're a good person.
No. I'm saying no.
Dang. Will she change her mind in time?
The world can be a dangerous place, especially for our most vulnerable citizens.
The world can be a dangerous place, bro. You found that out. This is like a Succession videotape of some kind in the final season.
But there is a place that can help these troubled kids.
You know he washed his hands and like sanitized it right when the camera stopped rolling.
And it all goes in the public consciousness as a good deed, courtesy Wolfram Hart.
They're so cynical, man.
Thank you for everything, sir.
I like to think of my job as underlining the heart in Wolfram and Hart.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's such a bad line.
You are the public face of this charity.
And what a face it is.
Oh my gosh. You like can't stop hitting on her.
My men are stationed at every possible entry point. Everyone's in radio contact.
Looking like Sidious back there a little bit.
Can we really change the world? At Wolfram Hart, we're counting on it.
R.I.P. to Palpatine. You had a good try while you lasted, but you're gone.
There's some pretty nice studs there, fella. What do you say, though, we see some of that cash got stolen?
Is this pre-Yellowstone? How's Angel gonna get past security here?
No sign of your friend yet.
Wait, was that him? In disguise?
Angel, I was afraid you weren't going to show. You are ready to finish this.
Can we do this later? Can we do this later, dude? Let's fight for our honor at dawn, like tomorrow.
We can make it a safer place for all our children.
Speaking of safe, as we hear punching. Oh, dang.
They're doing stunts now?
Take forever.
I'm not buying the makeup.
Where's the tape?
He doesn't have it. Are you okay? I tried to cushion the fall.
What?
Thanks for getting me in. Place is like a fortress.
They're working together?
The tape. The tape. She's got the tape.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Okay, she did decide to help out. Play it, play it, play it.
I give you 2 children, Bill, and you leave me for a man.
Is this the wrong tape?
Don't say anything. What is there to say?
Hopefully Cordy gets a role from this. There's lots of famous people here.
No.
That's it?
No.
Oh, Cordy. Oh, Cordy.
I don't get it. How am I not working?
Look to me like
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wesley.
Wesley Wyndham Price.
Isn't that the guy who's dating Virginia Bryce?
You know how hard it is to secretly record someone who's paranoid as you two?
Wesley. Wow.
You hired Bo.
You did for a whole lot of money, too. Money.
Wait, I don't fully understand the plan. Oh, he stole the money?
He stole the money.
Oh, okay. Oh, dang.
I just wanted to shake him up a bit.
And the money? I don't even care about
Yes, you do. That's the difference between us.
Dang. Angel just totally used her, man.
Assassin who was, in fact, in league with Angel.
Yeah, that's a pretty rough start. How are they not going to get fired?
But I think he had a soft spot, which I believe clouded his judgment. I won't make that mistake.
So what are you going to do?
How do you expect to succeed when you handcuff us? Idiotic rules protecting Angel.
Surprised he's saying this. I like how Lila's getting space, too.
Give me one good reason why we can't just kill him.
Lila's like, I'm going to be the #1 president.
Because Angel is a major player.
And you're not.
In the apocalypse,
What?
which side he's on is the gray area. And we're going to continue making it as gray.
So they are trying to turn him to the dark side.
As hard as it is to lose good attorneys, you're both expendable.
Like I was just telling them to their face.
Isn't?
Dang. I mean, even what Angel did this episode is pretty gray, right?
I thought you'd be halfway to Brazil by now.
No, you didn't.
They're gonna fight for real now?
How much you come to?
North of $2.5 million.
That's a lot to lay on the line.
But I gotta know.
Okay, okay. It is more than just money for him. I like that about his character.
A little bit more than 5%.
Oh, so Angel must have won. Okay.
Wolfram and Hart find out that you have that money.
I can find a way to hide it.
You better.
What's this?
Blood?
Blood.
Huh, literal blood money.
It'll wash.
I like that line. Dang, dang, okay. All right, so that's Angel Season 2, Episode 12. That was a really, really good episode. Very interesting. I mean, we kind of diverted a little bit away from Darla and Drusilla, but it was very interesting and very connected still to the main storyline. I mean, it's cool that we kind of got to see a little bit of Wesley and Gunn and Cordy still working together, and honestly, it's just cool seeing all three of them, how much closer they've gotten, especially because when Gunn first joined the group, and even honestly between Wesley and Cordy, things have not always been so smooth. So it's just cool seeing the three of them like hang out, have good vibes, kind of become the Angel Scoobies, even as they're missing their leader. And then it was super, super cool that we had Anne back. Anne from, I believe it's the beginning of season 3 of Buffy, unless I'm mixing up my seasons. But it was so cool they brought her character back, and it's really cool what she's doing. You know, here she is out in the world, really fighting the good fight the best way that she can, you know, fighting to help those in need. And I love how firmly she's kind of planted in that position and working hard, and you can just tell that she really doesn't care about the fight going on. Like, her conversation with Angel was so meaningful, and you can really see where she's coming from, where it's like she doesn't care about the attorneys, she doesn't care about Angel, she cares about the kids and helping people. And that's such a great kind of, there's a real purity to having that motivation, and also just seeing how passionate she was about seeing her mission through and helping people out in that way. It was really cool to see. And then we have Angel, obviously, investigating more into Wolfram and Hart, kind of his new obsession, I feel like connected to, obviously, Darla. And we get to see Meryl. And man, I feel bad for Demon Meryl. I mean, I'm sure he's a nasty, slimy type of guy, but I think he probably has a very hard life and gets pushed around a lot. And life in general in LA is not easy, especially if you're a demon. So I just feel like, dude, you've got a rough hand. You know what I mean? Like, I hope things turn out okay for him, even though, like I said, I'm sure he's a very shady character. But having this kind of character who knew Angel from his past, Boone, who's this character, and I like how he's the contrast that we see between what he cares about compared to people like Lila and Lindsay, for example, whereas they're obsessed with money and just power and things like that. Someone like Boone, who's from a different time, goes back and knows Angel. He cares about honor. You know, that's really the priority. And of course, we really see the proof of that when he steals the money, but then he comes back to fight Angel. And I kind of like that. I mean, it could have been cool to have a nice fight scene, but it was also a clever way to kind of show the result of it, just cutting ahead and seeing the result, seeing Angel get the money. But overall, just between Boone and Angel, I think they played out that storyline very well. Like I said, I thought Boone was an interesting character, kind of this fish out of water from a different time. And initially, of course, he's fighting Angel, but I thought it made for a good reveal that he ended up siding with Angel and helping him get in. But at the same time, it didn't feel cheap. Like, I totally understand why someone like Boone would do that. It's like, why would he be helping out Wolfram and Hart? He just cares about honor, things like that. They're completely not an honorable group, right? Plus, I feel like he's one of those guys, like, just the vibe of him is like one of these people who really wants to fight you, but after you have a fight, he just wants to sit down and have a beer and, like, respect you more. It just gave me that kind of old school vibe a little bit. And so, like I said, him having a quasi friendship with Angel honestly makes sense to me, as well as being a cool twist. It was hilarious at the ball, seeing like the tape of both Wesley and Cordy. Like, oh my gosh, are they ever going to find out how many people saw this? Will this help Cordy's career? Will this hurt Cordy's career? To me, hopefully it helps it, like from a comedic sense. Like, maybe you won't cast her in your next Shakespearean drama, but if you saw that reel, it's pretty funny. I feel like if I was a producer, I'd be like, we could probably work with that, with the right type of comedy, the right type of sitcom or something. There's something to make that work. I'd even want to cast Wesley in something, just seeing his dance moves and just seeing how ridiculous he seemed. I mean, how many people were laughing? They weren't even trying. To me, kind of the most interesting thing about this episode is seeing Angel continually head down a dark path, right? I mean, we have that scene early on with him threatening Lila, probably my favorite scene of the whole episode, just because of how menacing Angel was in that moment. You know what I mean? Like, we've seen Angelus behave in that way, and Angel has kind of acted that way in certain scenarios, like when Buffy's in danger, and just sprinkled throughout the show so far of both Buffy and Angel, where Angel really gets down to business and starts threatening people. But there was just something, there was almost that sadistic edge. And I'm sure Angel was telling himself, no, I'm just threatening Lila to scare her. That's probably the justification. And maybe that's totally what's going on, but I don't think so. I think he's slipping slightly back into the character of Angelus, which of course is one and the same with Angel. You know, old habits die hard. Old habits you had for hundreds of years. If you get pushed to a breaking point, which just everything that's happened around Darla, I think, has kind of brought Angel to that brink, he might eventually become that character he's kind of embodying to get business done. At least that's what I feel like. And we kind of had more of a reveal from Mr. Bald Palpatine over here, who apparently is saying, like, no, that's our plan all along. We're trying to tempt Angel to the dark side, which is also very interesting. You know, it does show that they have this big picture plan that is beyond money and power, ultimately at the higher up level. And I also just like the dynamic of having Lila and Lindsay as these two minions who are working desperately, just clawing to survive, and they like kind of have this hatred towards each other, this competition, but they're also stuck in the same boat, so they're kind of tied together on the same life raft, so they kind of have to work together. But just that dynamic of two like characters is interesting and also a little bit entertaining, just seeing them bicker. And it's also kind of puts them in this like difficult situation where here they are working for these bosses to do these big moves, and yes, they have a high position, but they have power and status and money, but at the same time they're operating from a place of complete insecurity for their lives, for their careers, for everything. So it's this weird like zone of immense fear and immense riches at the same time, and it's just interesting. I'm very interested to see like how that's going to play out ultimately for the season. I mean, honestly, because they're both so afraid of their lives from their boss, I could see in a weird way down the line either Lila or Lindsay helping out Angel, even if they don't care at all about the greater good or about saving people, just to save their own neck. Like if they feel like that's an escape route to escape the clutches of their boss, they might take it. Maybe not Lindsay, because he still has that personal grudge from losing his hand from Angel, but maybe Lila. I don't know. I feel like a lot of different things could happen. You know, it's just, we don't have any real loyalty as far as the villain base. But like I said, Angel kind of slowly slipping into a gray era ethically is very interesting, and a very interesting direction for this second season to take. And even, you know, beyond him threatening Lila, even what he did with Anne, he kind of used Anne, like he tricked her. And I feel like it was an interesting conversation that he had with her, where he's like, the difference between us is that you still care. And that's why I really think Angel has kind of been pushed past his breaking point ever since Darla was turned back into a vampire. To counter that, to kind of show that there's still some light in Angel, he did give Anne the money at the end of the day. So it shows that he still is, at least at this point, fighting the good fight, even as he's possibly like slipping towards the darkness, right? But I also like that closing scene between him and Anne. I mean, obviously you could tell how much good that money is going to do, and how much the ability to do that good makes Anne feel amazing, right? Like she really does care about helping these poor kids' lives. And I kind of like the closing line, and just the fact this episode is called Blood Money as well, where we have Angel's literal blood, which obviously can be symbolic of just the meaning of blood money in general. And Anne realizes there's blood on that money, but she's like, it'll wash off. And to me, I kind of interpret that as, yes, this money came from a corrupt place, and it comes with baggage, and we have to hide where the funds are coming. But bottom line, from a pragmatic moral sense, we are going to help people immensely by using this money, so it's okay if it kind of came from a dark place. You know, it's not like it came from Anne, you know, holding people at gunpoint. Like, there's not blood on that money because of her or Angel necessarily. So even though it's not a clean profit, in the strict sense, it still can really be used to help people in a serious way. So I kind of agree with her decision, or her mindset, I guess, of being like, yeah, there's blood on the money, but it'll wash off. But I'd love to know your thoughts. Maybe you have a different take on that aspect, or just on Angel slipping towards the dark in general. Like, do you feel like he used Anne because he lied to her, or do you understand why he did that because he is trying to shake up Wolfram Hart, which ultimately is this evil organization? Also, by the way, do you like Bald Palpatine, or do you miss the other Palpatine? I mean, I really like the shock that they killed original Palpatine over here, but Bald Palpatine, I don't know. I wouldn't mind if they kill him off too. I don't know if he has the same presence as old Palpatine, at least in my mind, but we'll see. Maybe I just need more time with him and I'll get used to his character and he'll become more interesting on screen. But as always, if you want to watch along the full unedited reaction, that is up on Patreon. That's also where you can watch future episodes of both Buffy and Angel. Thank you so much to everyone who supports there. And as always, remember, be active, be mindful, and be a hero.